Hello and welcome to 7 Super Series. I'm Ben from the Bonehead podcast and this is Game 5. Seven Super Series is our escalation league for the best way to play Blood Bowl Sevens. Sevens is a fast play variant with a smaller pitch, smaller teams, shorter halves, but bigger gameplay. We've got 5 teams facing off against each other across 10 weeks, then we'll take the top 4 teams and through a series of knockout playoff games, determine the 7 Super Series 3 champion. This is an escalation league, so no permanent injuries, and before each game a team plays, they will receive a single skill depending on their team tier. This week on 7 Super Series, it's going to be an epic battle between the Golden Skulls, our Khorne team, and the Khorne Carrion, our Undead team. So the Khorne Carrion has been painted brilliantly by friend of the show, Milton, and I'm going to be running him. And I'm going to be taking on show regular and podcast co-host Triple Pow. So Ian Triple Pow Triplo has been on the show a bunch of times, and he's actually run this Khorne team on a live stream of Sevens that we ran a few weeks ago. So this is going to be a pretty good matchup. Anyway, let's get to the game. Anyway, Trips, thank you so much for traveling up, down, right?
Right.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming on and having a game. You're going to be running Khorne now. We saw you run Khorne on the live stream the other week.
Yep.
And
pretty like a Khorne team for Sevens.
I feel like you enjoyed it quite a bit.
There's a lot of potential fun with Khorne, as long as you don't roll really badly on the first couple of Sevens.
Nah, well, we are recording, so there is a definite likelihood. Anyway, will you talk us through the Golden Skulls today?
Absolutely. So Golden Skulls, nice and simple in a way. You've got the Khorne Gore, who today has now got the leader skill, so desperately trying to keep that alive until I need to use it. And then we've got a couple of strength 4 block pieces, 3 strength 4 block pieces, who will be trying to smash the hell out of everyone with lots of frenzy. And then a good old plain lineman to fill the roster out and make sure I keep going.
Okay, and for the Khorne Carrion, we've got 2 White Blitzers, 2 Ghouls, a zombie to feed to the Rat Ogre, and 2 skeletons. Both the Ghouls have got block now, so 2 movement 7 blodgers, and we've got a double to spend on this skill. A secondary skill goes to one of the Whites to make them a blodger as well. So 3 blodgers and a block guy with a few chaff linemen. Okay, Trips, we've talked through the teams. 3 Bloodseekers and a Khorne Gore versus 3 blodgers and a block White.
It's going to come down to some decent block dice, I think, and let's see who can create some holes, because these are definitely not agility rich teams.
No. So you've got a leader, I've got an integral reroll for the Undead, and this amount of block, you've got a strength advantage. I think I've got the agility advantage because I've got that, I think, a little bit extra speed and the dodge skill there. This is an interesting one. I don't know who this favours. I think it might favour Khorne ever so slightly, because you've got that amount of strength. But, well, I think you said it, didn't you? If you roll unwell quite quickly, you've got 1 reroll, and then the rest of the game can fall apart.
Yeah, those block dice will be quite important. They're probably a better all-round team as Khorne. You've got some star positionals and some chaff to fill in the team, so there's a potential if we go down several players,
this could be a quick game.
Yeah, that it could really race, and then it'll be probably a game of pick the soapy ball up.
We've got a little bit of edge 3 on both our rosters, no sure hands, so I think you called it. The punching's going to be reliable. It's the bowl bit of blood that will be a bit messy, which is fantastic. Okie dokie, I'm ready to go. You good?
I'm good.
Let's get to the pitch. Okay, Trips, first thing first, weather, I guess.
Ooh.
What have we got? 4 for me, 4 for you. So decent weather, no issues there. And then, most importantly, the kick. It's a 5. That's a reroll.
Definitely a cocked. It's 4. You get to choose.
All right. Okay. We're going up against Khorne. I am going to kick to you. I think that works out better that way.
Fabulous. I will receive.
Okay, so Undead are set up to kick against the Khorne team. Let's get the camera centralized. Right, I don't have kick, so we're just going to go for that spot there and hope it goes our way. So we'll use the numbers on the thing, which means I've turned it like that. So 4 squares to 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And now let's see if we can roll a 10. Oh, it's a 7. Now 7 used to be weather, now is brilliant coaching, right?
Ooh.
Okay, no coaches for me, no coaches for you. 4 to 3.
Yeah.
I do actually get a reroll.
Damn.
And then we're looking for a 7 here on the bounce. So 4. Oh,
Ooh.
goes onto your guy who catches it.
it.
There we go. So basically a touchback.
Well, we've started with the hardest thing already done, which is pick the ball up. So off we go.
Okay, so building a bit of a cage there. Ball carriers moving up into it. That's 3 strength 4 guys around it. Okay, leader on the edge. All right.
10-1 over.
Okay, we've got no shot at the ball carrier per se, but we do have a way to get at least a little bit in there. So we're going to bring up this skeleton with a monstrous movement of 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Mr. Zombie, 1, 2, 3 to there. We're going to move this skeleton here to that point to mark him, and then we're going to take a 2 dice blitz on this guy here with, I think we're going to go for the blodging white. We're going to go 1, 2, and then blitz. We've got 2 supports giving us that extra bit of strength. And it is just a double push. Now, this is not great at all, because if I follow up, it's going to be bad. So I think we'll take the push to there. We do have to follow up, and I think we're going to follow with this blodger. 1, 2 into there. I'm going to bring up this blodger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tag you, and this white to there. Now it does leave the backfield horrifically open, but at least I've got block pieces in contact with your non-block. So I think that's probably going to do it.
Time to roll the block dice. Right, gonna bring him in here because there's a lot of players that need marking. And then we'll start the blocking. So we're gonna start on the edge here.
Yeah. So 2 dice against the skeleton. It's a pow.
Pow.
Okay, that's right. That saves extra frenzy movement, I guess.
Yeah. Off to the edge where all players must go to die. He is fine.
Armor is all right.
We're then going to take the block here on Mr. White.
Okay, so 2 dice against the blodger. Both down doesn't work because you've got block and I've got block.
We'll take the push and we'll push into here.
Ooh, cheeky chain push.
And over to there. Follow up. Do it all over again. No, because we've got an assist.
Got an assist now, so it's 1 dice. Yes, 1 dice. Ah, it's a pow. It drops him down.
So you've got to go over there. I must follow up. Well,
armor is a 7. He's okay.
Then it's gone quite well to start off with.
It's got to be a blitz with the ball carrier now, right? Too tempting?
Too tempting, because it'll go wrong. We're going to take the blitz here. We're going to blitz this guy.
Okay.
So 1, 2 into there.
No assists. 2 of them dice. Push and star. I don't have dodge, so he is going to go down.
Down he goes. There.
Oh yeah, watch out for the magnets. Milton's done an outrageously good job painting the team and also making it secure as heck. 7 is all right for these guys. 8 on the skeletons, 9 on the zombie. Now, him following up has kind of clogged that running lane a little bit.
And then we will move the ball carrier to here. Take another block here.
Yeah, 2 dice now with the support from the ball carrier. Push and skull.
Definitely take push.
Now it's 1 dice.
Can push to there. Actually.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Yes. That's where we'll go. Try it all over again.
And both down or push.
Take push. Go to there. And we will end the turn there.
Okay, turn 2 for the undead, and we're getting blattered around a bit, and I think I've just had a chat with Trips and I'm going to have to do some dodges here. But we'll stand up the skeleton and get him in the mix for now. I do have a 1 die block from this zombie, but that's something I'm going to save for a little bit. If I stand this skeleton up, he's probably going to get surfed, but I think this is where we're going. He's going to stand him up, and then we are going to bust out the 7 Super Series dice, and we are going to... I think we're going to just move this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Edge 3 plus with a bit of dodge gets it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into there. Now I'm going to take 2 dice with this white on that muggle. Yeah, and we're going to pop you there. I think no, we're going to pop you there and follow up onto the ball carrier. Armor is okay on a 3. Right. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or I've got this guy. And I think we're going to have to take a blitz from him on the ball carrier. Dodge to there. Come on, dodgy ghouls. No, it's a 1. Reroll with dodge. 5 gets it. 1, 2, 3. Let's try 2 dice on the BC here. And we get the coconut. So 1, 2, 3 will smash you to there. There's a lot of bad agility, and I won't follow up. So armor first. 7 is okay, and then here we go. It is a 4. That's no good at all. So I will now follow up to there. At least put a tackle zone on those players. Now I can dodge with this ghoul. He's just going to go for a walk. 1 to there. Failed the dodge, got the reroll, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the point at which I start rushing to get extra tackle zones on the ball. I think I'm going to get blocked if I do, but I can't not do it, I think. 7, and then a rush into there, which we get. Now, because of tackle zones, I've actually got a 1 die zombie block here. He's marked by him, he's marked by everybody. So I'm going to block your frenzy boy with my zombie. And it's a pow. So we're going to drop that, and I'm going to follow up. I think it might make it a little bit more challenging. Armor roll is a 7, which is not enough, even against the naked dudes. And I think that's my turn.
Okay, turn 3. Lots of base contact, which means it's block dice time. So let's do the sensible things to start off with. Stand him up. We're going to stand him up. Right, we will now start to clear the road. So firstly, we're going to take the block over here.
Okay, so 2 dice with block on a skeleton and a pow star.
Pow star, down he goes there. Of course, I have to follow up.
Oh, we got an armor break.
Do with an armor break.
And an 8 is a stun because he's got thick skull.
We're then going to do the same here.
Okay. Both dodge stars.
And this time we'll go there. and follow.
Armor of an 8 is a break for the skeletons.
And
7 is another stun.
We will then... we're then going to blitz here. So he's going to stand up and blitz this ghoul with an assist.
Yeah, so 2 dice on the blodge ghoul. Both down or a push.
So the push is good for me there. We shall push to there and follow. Do it all again.
Oh,
and
double pals.
Quite like the pal there. So there's the pal. Follows up.
Armor is okay.
And then, last but not least, we shall block the next ghoul here with this guy.
Both down or dodge. I've got both.
So into the gap.
That does clear the tackle zone off the ball though. And 2 more dice, push or both down.
Push. Keep moving you away.
He is there, so he's not tagging the ball.
So in that case, we will try to burn the reroll. So move to there and try and pick up the ball.
It is good.
Yeah,
1.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh wow.
And there's no point in rushing, so we'll leave the turn there.
Okay, we've got a couple of chances here, and I think we leave him down for now because we might need him. We're going to take a dodge here with the ghoul. We get it with the logo. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 into there. And we're going to try a... what is better? A 1 die block with block. Yeah, 1 die block with block is actually better. So we're going to take this here on him. You've got a support, I've got a support. So 1 dice with block is a skull. We'll burn that reroll, last and only reroll, into a pow. There we go. I'm not going to follow. And armor is all right there, but that does now free up this guy to take the blitz. The reroll is gone, but 2 dice on the ball carrier. We're going to go 1, 2, and then I think 3, and then 2 dice right there. Let's see if we can get these double pals. There we go. I think we're going to go that way, and I am going to follow. So he's going down. And let's see if we can roll some South Coast logos here. Oh, 1 at least.
Yeah.
There we go. Come on. Let's take him out. He's got leader. It's just a stun. Disappointing, but the ball is going to scatter to 5 into the empty space. Okay. Now, do I carry on my blitz and pick the ball up? I think I have to. Let's go for it. Magnet wants it. The 4 agrees. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go 6 there to get away from, you know, the side of the pitch, because that is quite bad. Okay, now we can stand up this ghoul in the backfield there. And 1, 2, 3. Who is my worry? I think we have to go 4 to there. That's a cock die. That's a bad dodge. That's another bad dodge. There we go. He's down. I was doing so well. Turn 4 for the Golden Skulls.
Okay. Normally stand up to start off with, but I want players who can stand up to A, be able to move, and B, to be able to do ball things, because the ball is coming out. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So there. And then I'm going to take the big boy blitz. So 1, 2, 3, 4 into there. 2 die.
Yeah, block versus block, and also dodge. So dodge star and a push. So this is frenzy follow up and 2 more dice strips. It's another dodge star, but he is going to be absolutely sandwiched in the flipping end zone. This is your turn 4, so
stand him up for 3, 4, 5, 6. Tag him. We'll take the 2 die here.
Oh, double skulls.
That's the reroll.
All right, skulls for the skull throne. I don't have dodge now, so
dodge. Over there we go.
And a 10 breaks the armor, and another 10 takes him out. Don't worry though, we've got regeneration, and he's all right. Ooh. So he goes into. I'm going to use your reserves pile as well, Trips. Still, we did talk about removal, and that's.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm quite happy he's tagged, so we'll leave the turn there.
Magic. Okay, turn 4, and it is quite bad down here in the end zone area, where we've got the ball in. It's just bad. This would be a safety in the NFL, and I get it now for the first time ever. All right, this guy, who is no longer stunned, has got a bit of movement. I think we just need to stand him up. Can't do anything there. We're going to stand this skeleton up. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to be a little bit counterintuitive here, because I think this is going to heck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to take a 2 die zombie block up here. That is unfortunately a cock die, which leads me to another very bad roll. So 2 dice is not safe, and the skeleton goes down. A zombie goes down. His armor's broken, and he is stunned. And I do actually take your guy down as well, and his armor's all right. But that is quite the turnover. 5 then, Trips.
Turn 5.
Ball is, I would consider, incredibly safe as far as Undead
I would say the likelihood of the ball staying there is small, so we shall start with the 2 die over here.
Here's the quad skulls. Oh! And oh my, Merry Christmas, would you look at that?
There we go, and we've burnt the rerolls.
Shocking, and I was not planning on that, because I was expecting him to go off and everything going peachy. His armor's okay. What a huge turnover. Okay, we were massive. Well, I say massively saved. I was banking on him being pushed off and the ball just being kind of like
ping-ponged,
redistributed, shall we say. Okay, we've got a skeleton here. I've got a white here. Got no blitz. Actually, I do have a blitz. But first, we're going to set it up, and we're going to get this ghoul over here up, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into the midfield there, and then we are going to blitz this skeleton. No, this guy with this skeleton. 1, 2, which gives me 2 dice. There is a reason for this, and I'll take either one of those. I'll drop you there, and I'm going to hecking follow up. Let's get some dice. It's a 7, which is not enough. All right. Now, naturally, as is wont with the Undead team, we're going to take a bit of a stretch play. Handoff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a rush into there. Let me roll the 1 here. 4. Hand off to this skeleton, which is again a good roll I need, and it's a fail. So drop the ball here. Would you do the honours, Trips? It's a 3.
3, so into the space.
Into there. So that's going to be turn 6, but 2 tackle zones on the ball.
Okay, turn 6. Tackle zones and Khorne picking up the ball isn't going to work, so we're going to stop that right away. I'm going to stand him up for 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to abandon your ghoul. If it goes wrong, that will be a bad decision. So I'm going to take the block here.
Okay, 2 dice on the ghoul with blodge, so this is going to be a push situation, hopefully. Oh, double pow!
Pals.
Double pows him down.
Pals. And gets the follow-up.
Sets up a nice little chain of blocks. Armour is okay.
Okay. Can't bring him in for any assists, but we'll do 3, 4, 5 just in case. Right, we will now stand him up. 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to tag him for the future. Right, we're going to take the block here.
Okay, assists everywhere. Well, assists nowhere, so it's 1 dice, right?
It's the 1 dice.
And it is a both down, and that is a skill that I have.
Yeah.
Okay, both down for the dude. His armor explodes, and so it's just a stun. Okay, turn 6, and this is very much just an opportunity play here. We're going to move the zombie 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, and use this guy here. Oh, I haven't turned my guys down. Always turn your guys around. There we go. Ah, Magnet Carnage. This guy is going to block Mr. Leader with some support. Now, these guys are tagged, so it doesn't matter. It's just a case of pow. There we go. And hopefully that is going to allow me to clear a bit of a running path for an epic handoff. Armor is okay. And I think we can now go for a block with this guy on him. But doing that is going to put him in the running lane. So don't know if that's quite what we want to do. So I think we just vanilla dice it right now. We're going to go for a handoff. Dodge to there. 4 gets the dodge. And a 5 picks up the ball. So 1. And I think 2, 3, 4 dodge to there. With the dodge reroll. Oh, double 2 again. He's down. Is the armor all right?
Armor's fine.
And that is the half. Okay, so golden skulls are set to kick to the Caribou Carrion Trips. Where's the ball going?
Ball's going to go here.
Okie dokie. Right, D6, D8 for the scatter.
So 4 to 4.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a heck of an onside kick. Right, kickoff table is 8, which is weather.
Yeah.
And it's a 6, which is nice weather. So when you roll perfect conditions on a weather table, due to changing weather, you scatter the ball 3 times before it lands.
So 8
to there, which is better.
4
to there, which is exactly the same.
And 3
to there, which is not bad. Hits the ground, bounces to 2. So all in all, I gained 1 square from that. Okay, that's not brilliant. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Move the speed of a zombie. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try and spread some tackle zones out. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Get some tackle zones around the ball. Bring up this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not on the ball, but near the ball. And we will bring Mr. Dodge White. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 again. Just getting some tackle zones there. We're going to pick up the ball now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 2. I'm not going to re-roll it. I'm going to keep my re-roll. Trips, would you scatter the ball for me?
We'll scatter to 4.
Ooh,
know
right
that is.
in front of Khorne.
Just like you'd like to put some tackle zones in them all, I think it would be appropriate to follow that up.
Yeah.
So we shall start with there. Pop him into there. We shall pop these guys into here. And we'll pop into there.
Yep.
Roll him in there.
Wow, properly chucking everyone into it.
Bring a little bit of safety. And then we shall take the blitz.
I thought this would be coming, yep. So 2 dice on the skeleton from the Seeker is 2 coconuts.
That's what we want. Follow up.
Armor is okay.
He's fine. And it's your turn too.
Okay, we're going to open up with a blitz from this skeleton.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 2 assists there for 2 dice. Now I've got a push and also a pow, and we're going to chuck it on the ball. And we're going to follow up, and we are going to roll 76 on 2 dice. No, just the 1, 7. Okay, but he does go onto the ball, and therefore roulette to, oh no, onto the leader. -2 to the roll, and he lands it with a 5. Okay, so my idea of playing roulette didn't go well.
No.
I was hoping it would just bounce into the open because I got a lot of open players. Well, I did have. Okay, that's also my blitz gone. So we're going to have to kind of front up a bit now, I think, and go 1, 2, put another person on the ball carrier, and then see if we can't use some of the speed of the ghoul to try and get in the way. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and dodge to the side. 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll chuck him there. At least there's someone else in the backfield. And we'll bring up this ghoul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which gives me a 1 die block versus block here. Let's take him down. It's a skull. I am going to use my reroll. Let's throw good money after bad. Okay, the reroll is gone, but so is the Seeker. I'm not going to follow up. And an armor of 7 doesn't do a thing.
Right. We're not going to try and do anything agility-wise. This is Khorne, but we can clear a road. So let's start with a 2 die here.
From the block Seeker, you've got both down or a push.
Oh, take the push actually. We can't have a push and a pow. Let's do that, and then we'll do it all over again.
And there's the pow.
There's the pow.
Drops him down against the sideline. Armor of a 5 is all right.
We will then stand him up, which I should have done earlier, but remember now. We shall stand up there. Stand up there. We will then take the blitz here.
Okay. So strength 4 on the blitz gives you 2 dice. Push, push.
Over to there.
And a follow. Okay. Now no frenzy on this guy, so it's just the 1 block.
So it's a bit disappointing because it was the blitz, but we'll not push the luck anymore. And then we will take the block here.
Yep. The 2 dice on the block. White is a push and a dodge star. So he's got to go in the hole behind the leader man.
Yeah.
But he does hit the deck. So let's see some armor here. It's a 6. It's all right.
And we will take the 1 die
on the blodge guy.
On the blodge guy.
It's both down.
And I do not block.
Not going to take the reroll for that one, Trips?
No.
Okay, I do have block, and a 10 breaks the armor of this guy, and a 9 is a KO. Now they say I play every team like Skaven, and I'm about to sacrifice a guy. This guy is going to stand up and do nothing except wait to be posted into the crowd. Now we're going to bring up Blodge White. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5 into there. Now what that does do is give me a 1-die blitz here. And I'm going to take 1, 2, 3. On the ball carrier, 1 dice. I do have the skill advantage here. Here we go. It is that skill advantage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop you down, and then nothing on the armor. Literally nothing on the armor. But the ball does come out. Go for it. Go for it, Trips. Oh, should we? Let's do it. Let's do it. It is a 5 onto the ghoul. -1 for a bounce, -1 for a tackle zone is definitely not enough. He drops it to 3. Okay, so that's probably all the movement he's going to do. But that was worthwhile. That actually sets up a 2-die block here. 1 support, 2 support. So we'll take that 2 dice on the Seeker. Oh, I saw the skull. Then I saw the POW. Drop you there, follow up. Let's get some armor on the go. 7 is nothing. Okay, that frees up this skeleton to stand here ominously. And then we are going to be super aggressive and pick up the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. The magnet wants it. The dice do not. Goes to 5, which is right there.
Safe. Turn 3. We're going to start off with standing up some players, because we're going to need to counter
yeah, in a scrum situation, the Khorne guys definitely have the edge.
We're going to take a blitz over here.
Oh, okay, I see. I'm assuming against sideline.
Against the sideline, yes. We'll roll 2 dice.
And he goes.
Over he goes. We will follow so we don't forget.
Okay.
Go straight for the...
The roll is a K. No, it is into reserves because he's got thick skull even in the crowd. So 1 for the blitz against the sideline.
3, 4, 5.
Puts an all-important tackle zone on the ball.
We'll then take... we'll take the 2 die here.
2 dice from the Seeker. Owls the ghoul down. And the armor's all right, though.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll then take the 1 die here.
Okay, 1 dice against Blodge White. He's got dodge. Follows up, and he's tagged, so it's still another 1 dice. It's a push.
And then we'll take the 2 die here.
Against the zombie. Push.
To there.
Follow up, and it is 2 dice. You've got the assist there from the Seeker. Another 2 pushes. That was very well positioned.
And that's the end of the turn.
We're going to stand up the ghoul in the backfield. I know he's going to get attacked, but I need that mobility, I think. Then we're going to take this down here. 1 dice. Just a block against this guy. Now we've got the block advantage. Skull, no rerolls anymore. He is down. And an armor of 5. He's okay.
So we're going to try and free the ball up by clearing the road again. So now he is free. He will block here.
Yeah, with the assist
with
from
the assist.
Mr. Pink. Push.
Takes the push, that's fine.
The ghoul is tagged, so you still get 2 dice. Pow. That's what you're looking for.
We'll lay it over there. Can't break armor today. We will then take 2 die here.
Yeah. Block versus block. Pow. Gets him straight down.
Good. Would follow.
Armor 6 is alright.
We will then take the 2 die here because we've got all sorts of spare assists.
Support for days, I'm afraid. Push.
Push to there because we still need 2.
Yeah, you've got 2 assists versus 1. Push, push.
Go to there. Setting up another 2 die.
Yep. Pow star drops the poor skeleton down, who, to be fair, took a bunch of blocks then. Yeah. 11 gets the armor very much, and a stun for the skeleton.
Still got. Right, we'll take the 2 die back here.
Yep. Oh, dove. Yep, double dodge star.
Slowly push you away from the ball.
And pow as well.
Pow. Yeah, put 1 down.
Armor's okay.
Armor's fine. And then we will try and pick up the ball. 1, 2, 3.
Cheeky 3+. It's a 1, and it's the reroll trip.
Reroll.
It's another 1. Okay, the ball is off to number 5, which is down there, yeah. Okay, we're left in a situation where there's not a lot of great stuff, so we're going to open up by standing up this white. Going to be good. We've got a zombie in the open. And I think for now he's going to stay. No, I think we need to jump him in there. Send him to his undeath. Blitz on this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 dice. Come on, block. It's a push. So they're not going to follow up. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then was that 6 for the blitz or 5 for the blitz?
3,
4, 5, 6 for the blitz. Yeah. And then, do you know what? We will follow up. We'll just leave him in there. Okay, now we're going to do ghoul shenanigans here. 1, 2, 3. Dodge into there. With a dodge reroll, do not worry. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And another 2. Ghoul goes down. Oh, dodging with ghouls.
Right, turn 5. Running out of turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh no, the zombie is marked.
So we shall start to clear the road from the back. So we'll start here with a 2 die.
Oh, double dodge stars.
Go. No armor breaks today.
He's okay.
We'll then take the 2 die here.
Yep, gets the dodge star again. And 7's alright.
We will then use the block here.
Yeah, I think that's the right move. 2 dice. It's a dodge. I have dodge.
Go that way.
Okay.
Follow.
4, 5. Yeah, no. Don't quite have 3 dice. Push, push.
Push to there. And follow. Take the block here.
Yeah. It's a power. I thought he was going to survive.
Oh. Follow.
Armor's okay.
So we've burnt the reroll. So 1, 2, 3. And then, as we always say, Khorne, run boy run. So firstly, can he pick the ball up?
3 gets it. So 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can get players on the ball. I don't like rolling agility, so we're going to rush.
Oh, that is a big roll. It's a 3.
And another rush.
Going for the touchdown. And he gets it.
Gets it. To see if they come back. And they do.
Okay, so Khorne are set for the kick. It's going to be turn 6. So I've deployed, hoping for a, what's the right called now? Timeout. Timeout. The ball is placed. The scatter 1 to 7. That's all right. And then we're looking for a 3 on 2d6. It's a 9, which is not a 3. So quick snap just gives me D3 plus 3, D3 plus 1 players to activate. You are also going to have a turn as well, though, Trips. So I do need to actually do this. So I can do 1, 2, 3 players can move 1 square. And I think we will go like that. And the ball bounces to 5. It is not very brave, but all we're going to do is cage up around the ball and throw a couple of roadblocks in the way and pass the turn.
Turn 6 by Khorne. I'm just going to turn around
and
look
kneel.
at each other.
Victory!
And take the victory.
And there you have it, Trips. Well done. God, Khorne in the scrum was just horrific.
Yeah, a spread out game actually really helps Khorne because there's pretty much 4 or 5 two die blocks if you could just line them up in the right order and not fail the first one.
That's it. And those Bloodseekers are so good. Now they've got a bit of block on there as well. It's just a case of I felt powerless against the Khorne team and trying to break through as well. So as I was driving up the center of the pitch and I got the ball, which was awesome, but then I thought I can't break through. It's going to be a 1 die block and then a dodge probably up the left hand side, which maybe I should have done instead of bootlegging round to the right. But it was just what awesome defense. And I know how well you play Khorne on defense because we saw it in the stream and it was just full on fortress. And oh, what ground pounding team.
Yeah, but you can really use that frenzy block to actually take the push and use it as a bit of movement to reposition your players. And there was a lot of base contact, and as soon as Khorne have a lot of base contact, especially with strength 4 pieces, that's it makes the start of each turn quite fun as the coach.
It's almost a bit of a reshuffle. Like it's just and with those turns where I finished and I was like, I'm based 4 or 5 times here, it was just a case of And I think in fact at one point when I had the ball and I was looking the entire front line, we were back to playing 11s and there was a line of scrimmage. Yeah. And you cannot let yourself get involved in the line of scrimmage against Khorne in 7s like I did. But I just didn't know how to get that separation. It was beautifully played. Yeah. I love Undead, and the Blodge Ghouls did a brilliant job of running around.
Amazing pieces. I think you're let down by the fact that the linemen in this game just didn't have anything to offer the game other than being terrain.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the zombie is there for. And he's done a great job in the league so far of being like, big guy, go stand there with the zombie. And then you've got 40k of a zombie against 140, 150k of a big guy. And it's kind of like a very good trade-off. But even your linemen are 4 die blocking that zombie. Yeah. That zombie's down, movement 1.
Out of the way and off you go.
That's it. And you don't even necessarily want to disappear away from the zombie because you're like, well, I can just keep on pounding. And even down the side where I think it might have been the zombie or the skeleton, that took away one of your block seekers,
Yeah.
and I thought, oh, that's good. Okay, he's out of the way now. Excellent blitz off the pitch, freed him up to bring him right back round into the scrum and just pound it. Yeah, beautiful game. That was a really good game, and I'm not just saying that because we actually played 2.5 halves, because I may have misclicked and didn't record the first half, but to be fair, I think Trips was winning that one as well, so
And we're probably not helped by the desperate measure, which can make a big difference for the undead, being the foul as many times as you want. When you're facing that many blocks and you have as few players standing up, it's a desperate measure that doesn't come into
there
the
was
game.
going to be no fouling there. Oh, that was the Underworld game.
Absolutely.
That was no good in that one either. Oh, spoilers. I have to remember to edit that bit out.
Yeah.
There we go. That's funny. Right. Anyway, Trips, thank you so much. That was a really good game. And I love both those teams. That was a proper matchup.
Yeah, I think both could go far. There is plenty both those teams can do against similar or agility teams as well.
Yeah, if Khorne are just a control team and Undead are a good mid-range, but mid-range loses to control normally in Magic the Gathering and apparently also in Blood Bowl 7s. But anyway, Trips, thank you very much for the game.
Good game.
And guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back soon with more Blood Bowl content. Happy blocking.
Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. If you want to support the channel even further, please like and subscribe. It really does help us out. Or come join us on YouTube members or in Patreon, where you can get exclusive access to some content, some loot, early access to basically everything we do, as well as regular competitions. Or you can pick up some Bonehead Podcast loot either on our website at boneheadpodcast.com. We've got the Dungeon Bowl things, we've got tokens and stuff like that, or on our Spreadshirt site as well. Everything you do just helps us make more content and hopefully do it of better quality. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Happy blocking.